Well, first of all, I don't like the Washington Wizards that much. I love
John Wall.
You
like John Wall.
Because John Wall is leading them. Because he's leading them, that's why I believe in them so much. I'm not going to call him the best point guard in the game, not when you got Steph Curry's out there, who's a sniper extraordinaire. But he is climbing the charts. John Wall is one of the top point guards in the game. When you look throughout the NBA, listen, Russell Westbrook really, I know he's averaged a triple-double and whatever, but you got a lot of people that don't even look at him as a point guard. We're watching James Harden evolve into a point guard. But where I would give John Wall an edge is that he does the same things on both ends of the floor, Max. He gives it to you defensively as well as offensively. Yes, the assists are up there. Yes, the points are up there. And offensively, obviously, a Westbrook, a James Harden, or Steph Curry would have an advantage over him. But I can't dismiss and diminish the importance of his defense and that effort involved. So even though I would still say you got to look at those three, John Wall is in that conversation as one of the top 4 point guards. I mean, even usurping Chris Paul because he's still playing and Chris Paul is not. Again, I look at John Wall right now, his size, his defensive tenacity, his leadership, his willingness to accept and embrace responsibility. He has elevated himself to star status, and he is approaching superstar status. He's not there yet. He still has a job to finish, but he is in that conversation.
You know, what's interesting, the answer to this question really depends upon how you interpret the question. If you're saying, is he the best player to play the point guard position? Maybe not, because of what Westbrook and Harden just did. Although, as you point out, John Wall also plays defense at times and certainly overall has more defensive value than Westbrook or Harden or Steph Curry. Kyrie Irving, same thing. Just look going down the list. CP3 has defensive value, but CP3 doesn't have the kind of quicks that John Wall has. John Wall is like, if you're talking about the pure point guard position, what a point guard's supposed to do, look to, get, especially in the modern game, not just get to the basket and get to the paint and have the handles and the quickness to do that, but have the court vision and passing ability, and yes, even sometimes the pass first kind of intent that elevates those around you. John Wall has that in a similar way, to the way Chris Paul has it. But Chris Paul is not athletically what John Wall is, the way John Wall is closer to Kyrie and Westbrook and those guys. So it's interesting. You can argue Westbrook's a better player, Harden's a better player, and Steph's a better player, but they're not really better pure point guards. John Wall has not only the speed, but the change of pace, the handles, the ability to get to the rim, unbelievable passing ability, and he plays defense. He's everything you want in a point guard. If you're talking pure point guard, maybe the answer is yes.